Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is day 6 of the 21 days of moving towards inner peace. And what we're going to talk about today is this idea of feeling worthless and that no one cares about me. So can you imagine how you would be sorely lacking in any sort of peace of any kind? And if you throw in our cultural program of like, oh, just let it go, you're not worthless. You know, if you try to go to affirmations before you're ready, like, I'm not worthless, the brain doesn't believe it. So I'm just going to jump right in and tap on this. So start on the karate chop. And thank you for the topic, Kim. Even though I realize I feel worthless, and like no one cares about me, I choose to acknowledge my truth right now. Even though I learned to believe a lie that feels like a truth, but it's still a lie. It tells me I'm worthless. I choose to honor my truth right now. Even though I have this lie that I learned to tell myself, that was given to me. Somehow I believe I'm worthless and that no one cares about me. What if I could see this differently? Even just a little bit right now. So we're going to do what's called argue tap this. We're going to go back and forth. I am worthless. What if I'm not? I am worthless. No, I'm not. I am worthless. Who told me this? I am worthless. No, I'm not. I'm totally worthless. No, I'm not. I am worthless. No, I'm not. I'm worthless. And therefore, no one cares about me. What if that's not true at all? I am worthless. No, I'm not. What if the truth is, I picked up on lies that society, maybe family, other people told me? Maybe it's just a belief I learned through others' actions towards me. But what if none of it's true? What if the society I live in is crazy? And what if the people in my life that instilled me with this belief actually passed down a belief that they have about themselves or themselves, that somehow they're worthless, so they had to project that onto me? And what if I now have this tool that can help me interrupt every time I tell myself I'm worthless? And what if the way I shift this belief is to be mindful when I catch myself telling myself I'm worthless and people don't care about me. Yeah, but I have evidence that tells me this is true. But what if all that evidence starts to fade away and I have a different experience? And what if these people in my life, the society I live in, that tells me I'm worthless, are just wrong? What if there's nowhere I could go? Nothing I could do that would ever make me worthless? What if God, the universe, doesn't make worthless? And what if the more I argue tap this and interrupt this pattern, over time, I start to get evidence that I'm believing less and less that I'm actually worthless. And what if that's evidence that I'm shifting my physiology, shifting my beliefs, and shifting what's possible for me? And what if thought by thought, interruption by interruption, I have the power to change my reality? So take a breath. So on something like that, when you're very clear, like I feel worthless, and you get all this evidence, like you get all the, like, people reject you or they're not there for you, they don't show up for you. What that's doing is it's creating more evidence. So every thought we think emits 50 to 70,000 neurochemicals into the cells, into the bloodstream. So the more you think a thought, the more you're going to believe that thought, and you're programming your cells for thoughts like that. That's why you get evidence that, oh God, see, it's true. Nobody cares about me and I'm worthless. But what you can do, this is why I love the neuroscience behind this, because when you go to the neuroscience, it's like, okay, I can shift that. It doesn't mean just think happy thoughts and everything's going to be okay, and just think happy thoughts that I'm worthy and I'll believe it. You won't. You won't. That is such a misconception and such a disservice, that just think happy thoughts or just focus on the positive and you get more positive. That is such a disservice that is done to all of us, because the physiology won't allow it to shift like that. So what you can do is, when I woke up from that nightmare and was like, I can't stop my thoughts, but I can interrupt them, then I was able to start interrupting them. Because you go, I can do that. I can interrupt them. I can't stop the shitty thoughts, but I can start to interrupt them. And then you'll start to notice over time, God, I just don't feel so worthless. I'm starting to get evidence that I'm believing a different story about myself. That's the power of change. So Laura, great to see you here. I'm sorry, I'm in a parking lot at a shelter. I'm here with my daughter. And I was like, I got to go do my video. Laura, great to see you here. Happy to have you here live. And I hope everyone finds this helpful. And we'll see you back here tomorrow for day 7 of the 21 days, moving towards inner peace. And that's why I call it towards inner peace, because it's not like, oh, that's another thing. Oh, I get inner peace. Inner peace comes in moments. And we can learn to feel that and get that more over time. Take care. Bye for now. Bye, Laura.